Hello, everyone. My name is Anna. I am the regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and today I would like to give you more information and details on how to apply for post-graduation work permit. Recently, the Government of Canada announced that for all the students who were affected by COVID-19 and probably didn't have a chance to get enough work experience in Canada, which qualify towards their applications for permanent residence, to get the chance to apply for post-graduation work permit extension. The application process for this pilot program started on January 27, and you will be able to apply until July 27, 2021. So don't miss this opportunity and apply within this time frame. In this video, I will explain how to submit your application, the eligibility requirements, what you should remember when you apply for post-graduation work permit, how to make your application successful, and if you have any concerns or questions, you are very welcome to leave your comments under this video. So I'm sharing my screen right now, and together we will go step by step to overview the instructions which was given by Immigration Canada to follow when you apply for post-graduation work permit extension. So first, check your eligibility. And remember that you should meet all three requirements to be successful with your application. So first, your post-graduation work permit should have been valid till January 30, 2020. So even if it's expired and you are not in the worker status anymore in Canada, but you were in Canada as of January 27, 2021, and if you are in Canada right now, you can apply to restore your status and actually to apply for post-graduation work permit extension. If your work post-graduation work permit is only going to expire, but the validity of your document is less than November 26, 2021, it means that, for example, your post-graduation work permit is going to expire in October 2021, or like any date from today till November 26, 2021, you can apply for post-graduation work permit extension, but remember you have to do it not later than July 27, 2021. You should have been in Canada as of January 27 of this year, and you should be present in Canada when you apply for post-graduation work permit extension. At the time of the application, you should have a valid or implied status in Canada, or apply for it during post-graduation work permit extension submission. What does it mean? For example, your post-graduation work permit expired in June 2020, and you applied for visitor status extension. So, for example, right now you are still waiting for the visitor record. So you're eligible to apply. Or, for example, if you already got the visitor record and it's valid, it's still valid, so you are in the visitor status right now, you're also eligible to apply. If you did nothing after your post-graduation work permit expired, then remember that you have to apply for restoration at the time when you apply for post-graduation work permit extension, and pay the additional fee of $200 for your status restoration. Otherwise, you will find yourself in the situation and in the position that your post-graduation work permit extension application could be denied just because you didn't restore your status. When you submit your application for post-graduation work permit extension, it's very important to follow all the guidance and to submit it correctly in order to avoid any disappointment when your application could be refused. So first of all, when you submit and when you complete your IMM 5710 form, which is the one, the main one, which you submit when you apply, you should say that you apply for open work permit, not for post-graduation work permit, and that is crucially important, because if you apply for post-graduation work permit, it could be refused, if the officer considers that you just apply for extension, not under this pilot program. Then second, your post-graduation work permit extension can be issued for up to 18 months, but it could be less if your passport set to expire before this 18-month period. So please check your passports and maybe consider its extension before you apply for postgrad work permit extension, just to be sure that you get the most from this pilot. And I will repeat and will repeat it again and again. Don't miss the time frame, don't miss the deadline, because you only will have this opportunity to apply under this pilot, at least so far, but only till July 27, 2021. Even if your post-graduation work permit is going to expire like after this date, but before November 26, 2021, as we discussed, then you still have to apply before July 27, 2021. So how to apply? The immigration service asks to apply online in many situations as possible. So probably most of you already have the personal account at the Immigration Service Canada website, or if you don't have one, you should create one. And here is the link on how to, where to go to create your personal account. And you will also find this link below this video. It's not really complicated, but when you create your profile, you have to answer some questions. You have just give the security questions and to set up your username, your password, but it's not like the rocket science. So I hope that you will be able to create one. But it's very important when you say that you would like to create application to work in Canada, you have to give the correct answers. And I will go to the next slide to explain more about that, and then I will come back to the letter. So when you answer the questions or which will be asked when you create your application for work permit, make sure that you put your status as the worker, that you are going to to work in Canada temporarily. And there also will be a question, does one of the following apply to you? And you see in the bold print the phrase that I'm applying for an open work permit under an active public policy or pilot program announced by RCC. It means that you will get the checklist of the documents correlating to your situation, and your application will be considered under this pilot. So please answer yes when you see this question. So coming back to the how to apply, you should also, as the additional document which you submit, there will be a letter which will say that you are applying for an open work permit under the public policy facilitating the issuance of an open work permit to former or current post-graduation work permit holders. Yeah, actually, you should give the instruction to the officer who is going to open your application immediately, recognize it among others. The letter should be very simple. You just greet the officer like, dear officer, you introduce yourself, you give your date of birth, your UCI number, you explain like in which status you are. Maybe you are still a holder of post-graduation work permit, or you are on visitor record, or you applied for restoration, or you are applying for the restoration at the same time when you submit the application for post-grad work permit extension. And but don't forget to include this phrase, yes, that please be aware that I'm applying for an open work permit under the public policy facilitating the issuance of an open work permit to former or current post-graduation work permit holders. Yeah. Okay, so I believe that this part is quite clear. When you apply, you should pay the following fees. You pay at least $255 at the point of submission if you do not restore the status. If you restore the status on top, the total fee would be 455, but the immigration service would refund you $100 when they process your application. So at the time when they start the processing or finalize it, you will be refunded $100 to your credit card from which you are going to process the payment. If you need more details, please refer to the application guide, which is on the Immigration Service website. And as well, you will find the link for this application guide below this video. If you have any questions or need assistance, you are not sure what to answer in the form or whatever, or like you would like to seek for assistance with the submission for post-graduation work permit extension, you should contact one of the IAE representatives. Probably you were in contact with some of them, or you will find the contacts by the link. Or the alternative way, if you have just a simple question or a short question, just to clarify some details on your application, you can leave a comment below the video, and I will rest assured that I will address all of them and will reply to the questions you might have regarding this important process. Thank you everyone for your attention. I wish you good luck with the post-graduation work permit extension application. Don't forget the deadline that you have to apply till July 27, 2021. Any questions, you are welcome. Stay safe and stay positive.